Hi guys, so this is part 3 of our VLAN concept series where we are covering the practical about VLAN tag, untag, access, trunk and native VLAN. So in this we have the topology here where we have two switches, switch 0 and switch 1, and two PCs, PC 0 and PC 1 connected to switch 0 and switch 1 on fast Ethernet 0/1 port, and these two switches are connected with interlink on the port gig 0/1 on both of the switches, and two hosts are having the IP 10.1.1.1 and 10.1.1.2. So if I show you the configuration on these switches, so show run. So these gig 0/1 is the trunk port allowing VLAN 10, and this port is access port, access VLAN 10. So let me remove the other two commands so there's no confusion. Interface FA 0/1, no. Okay, so if you see, and if I do show run interface FA show run, now the port is access VLAN 10 only. Okay, so now um, these and on the switch one, I have show run. If I do show run here, so I have VLAN access VLAN 10 on the fast Ethernet 0/1 where PC1 is connected, and the interlink port is trunk port and allowing VLAN 10. So if I do if I ping from PC 0 to PC 1, I should be able to ping it. So let me ping 10.1.1.2. So you can see I can ping it. So ipconfig. So this PC having 10.1.1.1, and I'm able to ping 10.1.1.2, which is PC2. So this is PC1, right? So ipconfig, oops, ipconfig. So this is PC1, and I'm able to ping the vice versa, which is PC0. Okay. Now, so here you can see FA0/1 is access VLAN 10, right? So when the traffic hits from PC0 on switch 0 fast Ethernet 1, the is being tagged with VLAN 10 on this switch, and when traffic leaves this switch 0, the VLAN is being extended, right, with the trunk link where our switch 1 is connected, and the traffic is hitting on this port. Then the untagged traffic is going to the PC, and hence the ping is working. Let me explain you other way. So if I, let's say, do on switch 1, if I do like this config T interface FA, if I put interface FA 0/1 in VLAN 20, so let me configure VLAN 20 first, right? And if I do switch port interface FA 0/1 switch port access VLAN 20, right? And let me trunk access VLAN 20 on the trunk link. Switch port trunk allowed VLAN add 20, right? So let's run the command show run here. So you can see this port is in port VLAN 20 and this trunk port is allowing VLAN 10 and 20. So let me apply the same configuration on switch 0 as well. So I'm just doing VLAN 20 here and interface fast Ethernet, no, not fast Ethernet interface gig 0 slash 1 switch port trunk allowed VLAN add 20, right? So if I do show run here, so this trunk link is allowing VLAN 10 and 20, and this port is in VLAN 10, and the other PC is on VLAN 20. So if I ping VLAN 10 to VLAN 20, I will not be able to ping it. So if I do ping again, so you can see these ports are in two different VLANs, so they are not pinging each other, right? So ping 10.1.1.2, the vice versa, it is not pinging, right? So this proves that the broadcast, so this proves the VLAN segregate the broadcast domain. So one VLAN broadcast domain is separate from another. Now, if I let's say if I add another PC here and I put it in VLAN 20 or in VLAN 10, and if I put it in VLAN 20, it should be able to ping this host, right? So, so let me put that PC here, and I am going to connect it with copper straight cable, fast Ethernet 2, fast Ethernet 0, and let me configure the fast Ethernet port with the IP address 10.1.1. Let's say 3, and the subnet mask is 255.0. Subnet mask is /24. Now on this switch 0 port fast Ethernet 2, if I put it in VLAN 20, fast interface fast Ethernet 0 switch port mode access switch port access VLAN 20, right? So PC2 should be able to ping PC1 but not PC0, right? So PC2, let me open PC2, and if I open the command prompt and if I do config ipconfig, see it has having the 10.1.1.3 applied, and if I ping 10.1.1.1, so you can see it is not pinging because this PC is in VLAN 20 and PC0 is in VLAN 10. So due to separate broadcast domain, it is not able to ping it. Now if I ping PC1, which is in VLAN 20, so you can see I can ping it. Now vice versa is also true from PC1. So if I ping 10.1.1.3 from PC1, you can see it is pinging PC2. So broadcast domains are same in VLAN 20, so they are able to ping it each other, right? Now, um, so this is how the tagging and untag works, uh, right? Okay, now so trunking also we have explained the VLANs are being extended from this link, so we are actually extending the broadcast domain, and we have seen that host V the PC1 is able to ping PC2 but not PC0, right? So um, VLAN 10 is in same broadcast domain and VLAN 20 is another broadcast domain. So PC2 uh, is able to ping PC1 but not PC0, right? Now let's come to the native VLAN part. So native VLAN. So native VLAN, as I explained in the theoretical section, where native VLAN actually tag the untagged traffic. So these PCs are not smart devices or a server. So these PCs actually send the untagged traffic to the switch. And when switch receive that untagged traffic, it tag that untagged traffic with the native VLAN, right? And send to the other switch with that VLAN and reach to the end host. Okay. So we can configure maybe you have heard that we cannot configure the switch port which is connecting the PC as a net trunk, but we can do that with the help of native VLAN. So when we do configure the native VLAN on this port, these switch ports, that that port will be tagging the untagged traffic coming from host PC, right? With that untagged with that native VLAN. So let me configure this port as the trunk port and configure native VLAN 10 and we'll see how things looks, right? So PC 0, okay, not going to change anything on PC 0, switch 0 I'm going to change. Okay, so config T interface FA0/1. I'm doing it switch port mode trunk, right? Switch port trunk allowed VLAN 10. Switch port trunk native VLAN 10, right? And maybe that command is there. Let me see, do show. Let me see if the commands are applied. Yeah, let me remove this command as well. Now, no switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, so if I do like show run interface fast Ethernet, show run. Okay, so now you can see this switch port where PC0 is connected. It's configured as trunk, right? And allowed VLAN and native VLAN 10. So when the PC is sending the traffic to the switch, that will be tagged with this native VLAN 10 and will send it to the other end. Okay. So if I ping, okay, so the other end is not in um, is not in the VLAN 10. Let me put it first. So config T interface FA0/1 switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, so now let me prove that na- native VLAN actually tag the untagged traffic. So this is PC0 and you can see I can ping 10.1.1.2, right? And if I remove this command from switch 0, the allowed VLAN 10 command, then it'll stop pinging because it is just trunking the VLAN 10. This command is also necessary. Oh no, switchport trunk allowed VLAN 10. So run interface, so run. So this command is removed now. If I try to ping it, see it is still pinging. So with the native VLAN, it is the native VLAN command it is pinging. So native VLAN is actually tagging the untagged traffic. Okay. Right. Now, now let's say if we configure these two ports as access port, and if I put this switch 0 port as access port, access VLAN 10, and this port on switch 1 on access VLAN 20, will the PC 0 able to ping PC 1? I think yes, because what happens when the traffic comes from PC A and receives on fast Ethernet 01 interface, it will be tagged with VLAN 10, and when it reaches gig 0/1, that traffic will be untagged, right? And when the untagged traffic will reach on gig 0/1, right, on the other end, that will be tagged with VLAN 20, right? And for that, I need to configure this FA 0/1 in VLAN 20. So let me do that. Interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port access VLAN 20, right? So now show run interface, so run. So you can see this port is in access VLAN 20, right? And let me configure gig 0/1 here in access VLAN 20 switch port mode access switch port access VLAN 20, and let me remove the trunking command switch port trunk allowed VLAN 10 20, right? And these error will go away when we configure the other end as well. So show run, if I do gig 0/1 is in VLAN 20 access VLAN. So let me configure switch 0 as well. Config interface gig 0/1. Now if I do switch port mode trunk here, sorry, switch mode access, switch port access VLAN 10, right? So now if I remove that the trunking command, switch port trunk allowed VLAN 10 comma 20, that command is removed. Now if I do show run, so you can see this port is in VLAN 10 and the other end port uh, uh, is in VLAN 20, right? Let the port come up and we'll see if host A is able to ping host B, and our theory is correct that this access port is basically untagging the VLAN, right? And then when it receives on gig 0/1, the packet is being tagged with VLAN 20 and hence that communication working, right? So let the port come up. We'll see if it's about to come up. do one thing. Switch one. Let's put this because this the interface is sending the mismatched native VLAN. So let's do one thing. FA 0/1 switchport mode. Okay, so the port the link is up. Okay, now if I ping PC's PC1 from PC0, you can see it is pinging, right? So this proves that when traffic leaves from switch 0 on gig 0 interface, it is being untagged and it is being tagged on switch 1 gig 0 2 with VLAN 20 and hence reaching to the host B. So this covers our all the configuration and concept on VLAN tag, untag, trunk native. So I think hope this is informative and I would like to thank you for viewing. Thank you.